Prague is a city that looks like someone dreamed it and forgot to wake up. Rising from the banks of the Vltava River, the Czech capital is one of the best preserved medieval cities in Europe, a place where Gothic spires, Baroque palaces, and Art Nouveau facades crowd together across steep hillsides and ancient cobblestone lanes. Unlike many European capitals, Prague emerged from the 20th century with its old city largely intact. The result is a skyline that feels genuinely centuries old, because most of it is. This is not a city you rush through, it rewards wandering. Prague sits in the heart of Central Europe, roughly equidistant from Berlin, Vienna, and Warsaw. Getting there is straightforward by train or air, and the city itself is compact enough that most of its highlights sit within comfortable walking distance of each other. Orientation is easy. The Vltava River divides the city into two halves, connected by a string of bridges, of which the most famous is the centuries-old Charles Bridge. The moment you step onto Charles Bridge at dawn, before the crowds arrive, before the light fully breaks, you understand something about Prague that photographs cannot quite capture. The statues of saints lining the bridge stand in morning mist, the castle looming on the hill above, the river moving silently below. It is the kind of moment that makes you slow down and look. Prague Castle dominates the skyline from Hradčany Hill, the largest ancient castle complex in the world by area. Within its walls, you will find St. Vitus Cathedral, Golden Lane, a row of tiny, colourful houses once inhabited by alchemists and castle guards, and sweeping views across the red-roofed city below. Plan to spend at least half a day here. Down in the Old Town, the Astronomical Clock on the Old Town Hall draws crowds every hour as its parade of mechanical figures marks the time. Built in 1410, it remains one of the oldest functioning astronomical clocks in the world. The square around it is the natural gathering point of the city, ringed by Gothic and Baroque architecture, outdoor cafes, and street musicians. A short distance away, Josefov, the former Jewish quarter, contains 6 historic synagogues and the haunting Old Jewish Cemetery, where layers of graves are stacked upon each other in the small available space. It is one of the most moving sites in the city and one of the best preserved Jewish heritage sites in Central Europe. For a different rhythm, cross into Vinohrady, a residential neighborhood of Art Nouveau apartment buildings, tree-lined streets, and neighborhood wine bars. This is where Praguers actually live, quieter, more local, less photographed, and genuinely charming. Czech food rewards the curious. Svikova, a slow-roasted beef sirloin in cream sauce served with bread dumplings, is the national comfort dish. And Czech beer, brewed according to centuries of tradition, is widely considered among the finest in the world. Prague rewards the traveler who goes slowly, who takes the long way across the bridge, who finds a courtyard off a side street and sits for a while. The city has survived plague, war, and occupation, and it carries all of that history with a kind of quiet dignity. You can feel it in the stones. If you go, give yourself at least 3 days. Walk without a map sometimes. Get lost in the small town neighborhood clustered beneath the castle. Let the city surprise you. It will.